Terrans everywhere.
The best race.
Of course, man.
This Varney is my favourite map.
Why
Because-
is it your favourite map?
Because you can get stim on it.
Can't you get stim on every map?
Yes, that's why they're all my favourite map.
Do you want to introduce the first
Yes.
player?
And spawning at the bottom of Varney Research Station we have Forge Force Gaming's Ceonsamea. Woohoo!
And at the top of Varney Research Station, we have the Red Terran, also representing Forge Force Gaming. It is GamerRichy. Yo. I'm thinking
Hi.
it'll be kind of the same game, I feel, possibly. I
Yeah.
don't know, this map is good for Ceon to build. I like it for Ceon to build, so... I'd like to see Ceon keep with his 12-12 Reaper build, but you know, we'll see what Ceon decides to do. He'll end up just doing his gas first Banshee build.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what goes on. Richie, I feel, will just stick to his guns with the 12 racks 15 gas again. I like that for him. He keeps it nice and simple, and it gets him to the mid game nicely, and he can kind of change it to how he fits, like once the situation on what the opposing player that he's playing is doing, and it's really good because he can build head-ins if he wants. He can go up to tanks if he wants. He can go like that game. He went to Banshees off 15 gas, so he can just do what he wants. And that was gas first, right? So
That was gas first from Ceon, yeah.
So yeah, he's going to be doing the Banshee expand. Gas first Banshee expand. That's it's going to get quite a fast Banshee out actually, but well, I guess I'm assuming that it's I'm maybe assuming too much yet. Maybe Ceon has a different way of playing gas first. We never know.
Could also be Thor drops. I
Thor
mean,
drops.
Don't
To be honest,
rule anything out.
Ceon and Thor drops, mate. Oh my god, they're horrible. Like
Yeah.
Ceon is just amazing at Thor drops. I've never seen him play Thor drops, but I'm sure he's good.
I'm sure he would be the best British Thor dropper.
Yeah, I mean there is many British Thor droppers, right?
Yeah.
Are
That's
you
what we're
one of
known
them?
for. No.
Wow, you're not loyal to the Thor? Wow.
Avoid all cheese, man.
So, yeah. So Richie scouted the gas first,
Yeah.
so he knows. I'm
It's a
interested.
good idea.
Okay, so Richie is using his first marine aggressively towards the tower. He wants to get map vision because he knows his opponent's not going to have the same amount of marines out in time to like really contest this watchtower. And then he'll end up maybe doing some aggression with Marine Hellion Medevac. I feel this is what Richie's going to do. And then after the 2 Hellions, or 3 Hellions, depending on how much he wants to be like aggressive, he will go into tanks to defend against the push that gas first could potentially do. And I think that's how it will play out for Richie. But Ceon, I think, as long as he does damage with this, he's getting a second gas, so it is going to be Banshees.
Yeah.
He's going to get his tech lab on the factory, I hope. I do hope. It doesn't really matter because tech labs don't take that long. They'll still kind of it'll still line up pretty well. So yeah, this is playing out pretty. Richie's doing the same.
Yeah. Well, he's not
Richie's,
gone for the second gas though this time.
Yeah, the second gas I think was a reaction to the 12-12 Reaper, but now he's seen gas first. This is a different reaction because he already knows he's ahead in eco, so I think he reacts differently. Is he going to get Hellion? I'm thinking he'll get a Hellion. Or not. Oh, I know. He's going to save up for an engineering bay and he's going to make sure he builds turrets. He's not going to build any Hellions. Okay, I forgot his reaction to gas first. He told me this as well. I'm so forgetful. But he's gonna actually build an engineering bay instead of building stuff in his factory. Well, he should do. That's what he said is his reaction to gas first Banshee. Here we go. So yeah, he's gonna do that. And
Yeah. There's the NG bay.
but it's still, I don't think it's gonna finish, and like turrets are gonna finish in time. I still think gas first Banshee can do a lot of damage here. So that's why the Viking's coming out as well. So I'm just wondering what he's going to do with this factory. I don't think he does much with his factory. but he has got enough like minerals and gas to kind of add a tech lab maybe or something along the lines of that. But I'm interested to see what this Banshee does as it's coming in now to the natural of Richie. Richie has the hack, so he sees that the Banshee's coming that way.
And he has enough for a scan as well, so
Yeah.
if he goes out of range of the turret, he'll be able to maybe kill it.
But yeah, Sion's going to be able to take out 2 SCVs? No, 1 SCV and 1 Marine. Scan goes down, it's not actually... That
so
those
close.
attacks didn't register. Wow. Okay, so that was a wasted scan for Richie. I mean, not really wasted. It pushed the Banshee away, and the Banshee doesn't have enough health to really go back in. Otherwise, it will die. So Ceon's bringing it back to be repaired at the at home. So
Ceon going for the 3rd CC quite early on.
wow. Okay, Ceon the. Wow. Actually, that's ridiculously far. I don't know if that's a smart move. I feel... Okay. I guess if it works out, it's like really good for Ceon. But at the same time, I feel that Richie's gonna do like a tank push or... Well, he's getting tanks out. Maybe it's defensive towards gas first tank pushes. I'm not sure.
Oh, and Richie has a drop coming in as Ceon's defences are moving out.
Yeah, and the fact that Ceon's sending these defenses is that he has to, like, if this does come into his base, he's gonna not be able to really defend it because he hasn't got any units at home. Plus, at Richie's base, look, there's a tank there, so he's fine. He's not gonna die because he's got a tank to defend these Marines, so...
And the tank... Oh no, don't move it!
No, he'll be fine. He's putting it near the turret so
yeah.
that the Banshee cannot snipe it. That's really smart. And now he's going to drop and he's going to be able to control the natural of Ceon. Actually, oh my god, if he kills the CC. Ceon's like, oh no, and he moves his Marines all the way back. His Marines are on the other side of the map, though. He's going to be able to pick up so many SCV kills with this drop. This drop is going to do so much. Wow. 6 worker kills already. He's going to do a whole lot more as well. There's not enough Marines to really contest this drop.
His reinforcements are so far away as well.
Yeah, this is the problem. He wasn't ready for this drop. I don't think it was wise for Ceon to go out on the map. You know, after seeing that Richie had his medevacs coming, or he had his starport up and running, so he needed to have some kind of drop defense, and he didn't. So
no,
it's unfortunate. And Richie's drop gets away, and this Raven though.
And Ceon's Banshee was actually cleaned up
at
Richie's
really?
natural.
Oh. Okay. Well, 12 workers were killed by Richie and 4 workers were killed by Ceon, so they're trading SUVs, but Richie's coming out ahead. The current workers 45 for Richie and 26 for Ceon. It's pretty tough for Ceon, and I feel that, but he has 3 CCs, like 3 orbitals.
Yeah.
So he's still able to come back into this game because of a certain unit that Terran get on their orbital commands. Do you know what that is?
Call down supply.
Yeah, that cooldown supply, that gets you so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mules will basically get all the economy back for Ceon, but at the same time, there's Richie has double the supply and he's dropping more. Like,
And he's up to 5 racks again on 2 base.
So it's just the case of Richie being able to just get the damage in and being able to get the units out at the same time. It's just simple mechanics, but it's not so simple.
Rich is already up to 4 tanks, and Ceon's tech lab is just finishing out for his factory to start tank production.
Oh, look at the army supply.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
That's just under triple the supply.
Okay, so Ceon may be able to recover the worker count, but I don't think the army supply is ever going to be really that close unless it goes to really late game.
He just doesn't have the production again.
No. Wow.
And he's catching up on SCVs. Like you said, he's only 3 behind now.
Yeah, he has 3 CCs. You can come back with mules and production of SCVs.
Yeah.
But I feel like he needs to take his 3rd like now he's oversaturating himself, which is leading him to having less efficient mining, which actually hurts you more. So yeah, he's transferring to his natural, and now he needs to take his third. Ceon does like really need to take his third and just take a risk, because he has to, at this point, he's so far behind that you have to take little risks like that to really try and get back into the game. And Richie's being really passive right now. Like, I'm used to seeing Richie kind of be aggressive, but he wants to get to that maxed out stage where he feels that he has such a big army that he pretty much stims 1As and wins. So, he's not forgot Combat Shield either. Combat Shield is on the way. That is a
Christ.
surprise. That is a surprise. What happened? Did I miss it?
We're seeing Richie's A game at the minute.
Richie is definitely very good in TVT. I will say that now. In experience of playing him, he is definitely really good at TVT. So it's pretty hard to deal with. And with this drop doing so much damage early on, he's got such a big lead. Army supply still heavily favouring him.
Oh, and Ceon's sending a drop to Richie's natural, which is stopped. No, it's going in now, but Richie's got so much defense there.
Richie's so good with his defense. He will not drop the ball off his defense. He'll always have a tank in his natural, and he'll always be able. Look, there's one tank in the main and one tank in the natural with Marines with him. That is how Richie like plays. He's so safe, but yeah.
Oh, and he loses the medivac.
Yep. He sees this big contain now from Richie. He doesn't even have to push in. Just a contain. Oh, but Ceon has 3 Vikings himself with a Raven, so he's gonna get air control. So Richie has to like be pushed back here. But if Ceon already had his third base down, had like saturation and had like a position at his third, Ceon wouldn't like. I don't think he'd still have a really like hard time defending this, but he'd still be okay because he'd have a position on Richie. Like, because Richie would have to come to his third instead of being able to contain him on 2 base. And now Richie's feeling comfortable to go up to 4 CCs, go add on more barracks. He's at 200 now.
Oh no, the boys.
And Ceon has pulled the boys. He can't really do much else, to be fair. I'm pretty sure he knows he's in a really bad spot. He's going to lose his
third goes down.
He's just really far behind. He lost too much of that drop. That one drop is so much, and it's GG.
GG.